Good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Coach Rich in the house. Man, got some lower body action coming today. We're going to be starting with some lateral lunge work, working to our right side, working to our left side, and then with a nice, powerful two-hand swing. Main piece is going to be two sections today. We're going to be doing some racked reverse lunges, and then we're going to be doing some Romanian deadlifts. Our second piece, we're going to be doing some single arm swings, and then some goblet squats. And then we're going to be finishing with a bunch of good core work, some side planks with some rotation, and then a little sprinter sit-up. But before we do, let's warm it up a little bit. Let's warm it up a little bit. I'm going to chop my feet. I'm going to chop my feet here a little bit. And then I'm going to work a little cha-cha. Take it up, take it back. Take it up, take it back. We're just going to go through this one time this morning. Just one time. And then let's take the feet out and in. Out and in, out and in, out and in. And then lastly, you know how we like to do it, a little hip turn. Just a little hip turn. And then we're going to go into some high single leg kicks. So I'm going to do a little cha-cha. I'm going to step up. I'm going to do a big high kick. I want to stay nice and tall through my torso. And I want to reach my leg nice and long. I don't want to round my spine. I want to kick that leg out. I want to touch my foot with my opposite hand. Big reach way out there. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Next, we're going to take a big giant step back. As we step back, we're going to sink our legs. We're going to reach our arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to come up. We're going to alternate legs. Sink your hips. Reach your arms. Sink your hips. Reach your arms. You want to be feeling a big stretch through your hip flexor, through your abdominals here. Taking your shoulders through some big flexion. Ooh. One more time. Ooh. Let's take our stance super wide. We're going to keep our feet flat onto the ground. We're going to shift our weight down to our right, and then we're going to walk our hands across to the opposite leg. Just working from side to side. We're trying to keep our feet flat onto the ground. We want to feel a little stretch through our adductors here. One more time, and then back to the left. Let's work all the way down to the ground into our quadruped, into our cat-cows. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch the spine. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, moving our spine. And then into our half kneeling flow. Leg is coming up. Coming into our half kneeling flow. Drive the leg out. Drive the forearm down. Turn one time towards it. Turn one time away. This half kneeling flow should be more or less hardwired into your warm-up. So whether you're training with me, you're going out for a run, you're out on your own, you need to do a quick warmer-upper, you go through your half kneeling flow. It's going to be just a good classic quick hitter and set you up for most activities, which is awesome. Lastly, I'm going to get into the top of a push-up position. I'm going to take one foot, I'm going to wrap it around my calf. I'm going to work back. And what I'm doing here is a single leg down dog. From here, I'm going to push up onto the balls of my feet, and then I'm going to drive back and push my heel into the ground. So I'm going to go up onto the balls of my foot, drive back into my heel, stretching through my calf, stretching through my hamstring. After about 3 to 5, go ahead and switch. Pushing up, driving back and down. Pushing up, driving back and down. Whew. All right, so we're gonna get in a little bit of our warmer upper here. It's gonna be 3 rounds real quick, 25 seconds per exercise. We're gonna be doing a right lateral lunge. You can go body weight or with a weight. And then we're gonna go 25 seconds to the left. And then we're gonna do a 2-hand kettlebell swing. If you want to use a weight for your lateral lunge, if I'm going to my right side, I'm gonna put the weight in my left arm. So I'm gonna step out to my right. The weight's gonna come directly inside my right leg. And then here's the key. Without bending the knee, I'm gonna explosively drive off my right side and get back home. So I'm gonna sink into it, explosively push back home. Remember on your lateral lunges, once you step out, your first move is drive back into your hip. So don't take that up into the front of your knee. 25 seconds to the right, short little rest, then we'll go to the opposite side, weight in the right hand, step into the left, and then our last one, good, powerful, two-hand swing. All right, 3 exercises, 3 rounds, 25 seconds per exercise. Let's have some fun, let's work hard. We're gonna start with the lateral lunge, going to our right side. I'm gonna put the weight in my left hand. Weight's in my left hand, a little bit of tension through my core, stepping out to my right. Step out, explosively push back. Notice when I step out, I'm gonna stack my foot, my knee, and my hip. I don't want my foot going too far to the outside. So I wanna have a little bit of control, stepping out, sitting back into my heel, and then powerfully pushing back without bending my left knee. Short little rest, shake it out. I'm gonna hold the weight in my right hand. I'm going to step to my left. Weight's in my right, step into my left. Stepping out, powerfully push back home. If you're just kind of warming up into this thing, start with a smaller step out. Progressively increase your range of motion, progressively increase your speed, and then your load or the weight that you're using, kind of in that order. All right, shake it out. Now we're going two-hand swing, two-hand swing. Make a triangle with your feet in the bell, hinge back, hike it through, snap through. Snap through your quads, drive your heels through the ground, squeeze your glutes. In the finish, let that bell get about chin height, and then pull it high through the hip, not letting that bell sag down low. Making sure that bell is floating at the top of the swing. All right, one set down. If it felt pretty easy, then maybe bump your weight up a little bit or increase your speed. So if you want, you can go body weight with a lunge, or you can go with a lightweight. Regardless, if you're using a weight, it's gonna go in your left hand. If you don't have a heavy enough weight for your left, maybe use 2, and you'll go to 1 to either side of the knee. Round 2, here we go. 2, 1, working to our right. Stepping out, push back. Little rest, going into my right hand, stepping out to my left. Step out, get back into your hip. Powerfully push back home. Those are starting to feel good. Warming me up just right. Two-hand swing coming up. Here we go. Keep that bell nice and high. Be explosive through your legs and your hips. Get that bell to float right about chin height. Hard exhale as the bell starts moving away, contracting your abs so that the top of your swing looks like a standing plank. Easy, easy, easy. 2 down. 2 down, 1 to go. Coach, you can quick little sippy. All right, last time. If you got a little heavier weight, you're gonna use it. Come on, we're bringing it today. We're working hard today. I got my bell in my left hand. I'm gonna be stepping out to my right. Lots of tension through the core. 2, 1, here we go. As you can see, my right arm is out to my side. I'm creating a fist. Now your arm doesn't need to be directly out to your side, but I like creating some sort of tension through my fist. It's gonna help stiffen up my upper back and really focus on the motion all happening at my lower body. Upper body's a little bit more tense and tight. It's gonna restrict my ability to round and cheat through my upper back. Other way, right hand stepping to the left. So I'm creating a nice little fist with my free hand. And this technique you can use for most lower body exercises when you're doing a single leg or a unilateral move. It's just gonna help you stay more stable up top, keep the range of motion and the effort where you want it, on your legs and your hips, not your back. Lastly, two-hand swing. Two-hand swing. Now, you might say, Rich, how do I do it with two hands? With the swing, we're gonna bend the handle. When I bend the handle, that's gonna help engage my lats. When my lats are more engaged, again, I'm gonna bring more stability to my upper spine. Excellent. All right, moving into our main piece number one. We're gonna do a right racked reverse lunge. So that means if I have the weight racked in my right arm, I'm gonna be reverse lunging on my right leg. I'm gonna do the whole set of 30 seconds, working that side. We'll take a rest. We'll do the whole set on our left side. The third exercise, you're gonna use a little bit of a heavier weight, and we're gonna be doing a traditional Romanian deadlift. So stance is gonna be about hip width apart when you lower the weights. Weights are gonna go kind of lower right over the toenails. So my stance is a little bit more narrow. I'm gonna slightly retract my shoulder blades. I'm hinging right over my toenails, stand tall, little booty squeeze. Imagine there's a wall back behind your butt. Reach your butt back, reach. When you do that, you should feel your hamstrings stretch. That's the feeling you want. You want this in the back of your legs, not your back. All right, this is a 4-rounder here. 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. No extra rest. 30 on, 20 off, 30 on, 20 off for the full 12 sets. All right, we're gonna start with a racked reverse lunge. I'm gonna be putting the weight in my right arm. So I'm gonna go weight in my right arm, and I'm gonna be stepping back with my right leg. Rack position, chest up, core tight, stepping back, powering through my left heel. So I'm standing up tall and fast. I'm lowering myself down with control. I want to make sure my front knee stays tracking relatively straight. I don't want my knee dive bombing inwards at all. All right, we're gonna take 20 seconds. Now we're gonna do the same exercise, opposite side. So I'm gonna go racked in my left arm, reverse lunging with my left leg. My left leg is going back, right leg is my working leg. Rack position, tension through my free hand. When I step back, I'm taking a big step back. I'm gonna kiss my knee to the ground and drive it hard and fast. Our torso is very vertical in this move. So our chests are upright. We're really trying to target our quads and our thighs here. We're gonna use some hip. Whew. All right, and then our last one is our Romanian deadlift. So we're gonna grab one heavy weight, 2 medium weights. We're gonna hold them about hip height. We're gonna set up at the top here. Stance is rather narrow, maybe hip width apart. Retract the shoulder blades. Lower your weights right over your toenails. Drive up, little booty squeeze at the top. Hinge back, reach your hips back. Feel your hamstrings stretching as you lower yourself down. Good booty squeeze at the top of the rep. Reach your hips back. Find those hammies. All right, so first set is done. Take a little self-audit. Was it easy? Do you need to bump your weight up? Was it hard? Do you need to bump your weight down? Was it sufficient? Keep it right where it's at. All right, weights in the right arm. Rack reverse lunge, stepping back with our right leg. Good posture, tension, stepping back, driving up. Right into it. Let's get in the zone today. This is a workout, meaning not terribly fancy. We're keeping the moves relatively simple, and we're going hard. Well, I want you to press your sets today. I want you to push yourself today. If you don't have a heavier weight, you're trying to increase your speed. If you're already going really fast, you're gonna tighten up your technique, you're gonna tighten up your form. All right, second set, opposite side. Weights on my left. We're gonna be stepping back with the left arm. Tension through the core, free hand, making a fist. Front heel through the floor, ready? Here we go. Controlling it coming down. My forward leg, my front leg, that's my working leg. So even as I descend, I'm thinking about lowering myself with control and not crashing down onto my back foot. So I'm really being intentional about what leg is doing the work, front leg, okay? Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then our RDL. Get your weight set, and I like setting up my RDLs up at the top. So I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna stand nice and tall, get my feet situated, retract my shoulder blades slightly, take a big breath in, abs tight, drive back with your butt. Reach, 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 reach. Squeeze your butt at the top. Weights are coming right over the toenails. Sometimes I find if the weights are too close to the body, you don't get quite the effect on the hamstrings. And I really want you to feel a major hamstring stretch on the way down. Notice I'm not concerned about these weights touching the floor. All right, I'm retracting my shoulder blades a little bit. I'm trying to get my chest parallel with the ground. I'm driving up, little booty squeeze at the top. Yes. All right, guys, we're doing great. 2 down. I'm even starting to sweat a little bit. I didn't think that was gonna happen. All right, weights going racked back up in the right arm. I'll reach, rotate this way a little bit. Ready? Left leg going back. Whoop. Come on, coach. See? Your body always wants to take the path of least resistance. If I forget for 1 second, what did I do? I went back on the easy way. My left leg is always a little bit more work for me. So I always think, do that weaker side first. Whew. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, second set, round 3, left arm. Weights in the left, stepping back with the left leg. Right leg is our working leg here. Set that weight up in the front rack. Good tension through your core, tension through that free fist. Powering yourself with control. Driving your front leg through the ground. Tension through your midsection. At any point in this movement, if a toddler came up and whacked you in the tummy, you'd be okay. They couldn't knock the wind out of you. So even down here, core stays tight, chest is up. Anytime you add a little bit of core stiffness, especially on a single leg exercise, you're gonna really help yourself improve your balance. So engage your core and notice a change in your balance. All right, Romanian deadlift coming back up. Stance is rather narrow. Hands are coming right in front of the thighs. Retract the shoulder blades slightly. Reach your hips back, push back with your butt. Back, 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 back. Stand up, little booty squeeze at the top. Reach your hips back. Find those hams. Little booty squeeze at the top. Whew. Awesome. Awesome work. 3 rounds down. 1 to go. 3 rounds down. 1 to go. Weight's going back to the right arm. Stepping back with the left leg. All right, good solid front rack position. Good tension through the core. Here we go. Powering yourself on the way up. Look, I did it again. Did it again, unreal. Chest is up, core is tight. Push that front heel through the ground as you stand up. Whew. Way to work, way to work, way to work. Come on. We got this today, guys. We got this today. All right. Weight is in my left. Stepping back with my left. Chest up, posture, tension through the core. Ready? Here we go. Woo! We are doing it. Last one, Romanian deadlift. Last one, Romanian deadlift. Good hinge here, core tight, shoulder blades back. Find those hammies. Find those hammies here. Set at the top. Ready? Reach back, reach, 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 reach. You should not be feeling this in your back. Not pain anyways. You might feel your back working a little bit, that's okay. But along with your back working, you should feel a massive stretch down the back of both legs. That's a good signal you're about hitting it right. Whew! Awesome job, awesome job. All right, main piece number 2. We're gonna do a very similar complex. 30 seconds of work. We're gonna do a right hand swing, 30 seconds, short little break, left hand swing, 30 seconds, and then a 2-hand traditional goblet squat. Swing right, swing left, goblet squat. 4 rounds, 30 seconds of work. Coach needs a quick sip. Alrighty, y'all, let's have some fun, let's work hard. So, 19. All right, all right. Okay, y'all, okay, here we go. 4 rounds. We're gonna take a little longer rest on these. So these are gonna be 10-second rest in between exercises, and then we're gonna do a 45-second rest at the end of all 3. So it's gonna be short, short, long rest. 30 seconds of work. We're gonna start with our single arm swing. Single arm swing on the clock. Whew, I'm gonna start with my light bell. See how this takes me, and then we'll bump up. Ready, ready? Here we go. Woo! 18 reps. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with 18. Short little break. We're gonna switch arms. Short little break. Ready? Hit your number. Let's go. Whew. Short little rest. Goblet squat coming up, 2 hands. 2 hands with their squat. Squatting right between the legs. Ready? Here we go. Woo! All right, coach's heart rate is up for real. All right, we're gonna take a 45-second rest. That was 1 round. That was 1 round. We're gonna go again. If that felt a little bit easy, you know what to do. You're gonna bump it up a little bit. If it felt like a little too much, back off a little bit. All right, I'm gonna challenge myself here. I wanna see what happens. I'm gonna double up. I'm gonna double up here. This could be a bad idea. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it though. I'm not gonna play around today. All right. Set number 2. Ready? Here we go. All right, not bad. I only got 1 less rep. 1 less rep than my lighter weights. I'm okay with that. Second set, here we go. Woo! Woo! All right, 17 was plenty with the heavier weight. Goblet squat, here we go. Woo! Woo! All right, 45-second break. All right, so now I'm gonna do a back off set. I'm gonna go back down to my lighter weight because that was making coach significantly work. Woo! All right. Set number 3 coming up. Set number 3 coming up. Find the right resistance for you. Push yourself the right way. I want you going as hard as you can while being safe. That's what I want you to do. Hard as you can go while being safe. Let's go to work. Round 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! Hit my number. Hit my number. 2, 1. Here we go. right, squats. Squats, come on. We got this, come on. We got this. Oh. All right, I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. One more challenge set. I'm gonna go back to my heavy bell. Going back to my heavy bell, one more heavy set. Woo! If you can, let's go. It's a push yourself set time, challenge set. You know what that means. Harden your mind. Come on. Come on, just a mental battle. Your body will follow. Your body will follow. Lead the way mentally first. Visualize it first. Whoo! Let's go to work. Final round, and it's all core. This is the last series of legs that we're doing. Last series of legs. Let's go. Let's go. One down, 2 to go, 1 down, 2 to go. Hit your number. Come on. And then our squat. And then our squat, come on. We're not messing around today. Right to it. Right to it, let's go. Woo! Woo! Yes. 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 Coach is working over here, guys. Working for real. Man. Sweating the whole deal. I love it. Time for some core work. Our core today is going to be unbroken. Unbroken. Side plank with rotation. 35 seconds on the right. Side plank with rotation, 35 seconds. On the left, sprinter sit-ups, alternating sides. I'll walk through it one time real fast. All right, side plank action. I like going top leg in front. I'm gonna start with my arm up at the ceiling. I'm gonna rotate down all the way to here, rotate back up. Rotate down until my forearm is parallel with the ground, and I'm gonna point it back up at the ceiling. All right, top leg is in front. We're gonna do that on the right, and then we're gonna do that on the left. Lastly, we're gonna do our sprinter sit-up. We're gonna reach over the top of our heads. I'm exposing myself. Just my stomach. Don't be weird over here. Roll yourself up, sit up, touch the inside of your opposite foot, roll yourself back down. Hey! All right. 35 seconds of that. Man, I'm gonna change my shirt today. Unreal. Unbelievable. All right. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna work hard. This is a 3-rounder. 35 seconds of work. 10 seconds of rest. No extra rest on these. This is gonna be pretty spicy. We're gonna start with our side plank with the rotation. Alrighty, I'm gonna start with my left forearm down, All right, we're on the clock in 10. On the clock in 10. Top leg is in front. Ready, ready? Up nice and high, we're gonna rotate down, rotate back up. Rotate down, rotate back up. Push your forearm into the ground. Quickly, we're gonna transition to the other side. You don't need to rotate, I'm just rotating so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start nice and high, good T position. I'm gonna rotate my forearm down to the ground and then rotating back up towards the ceiling. I'm pressing my forearm into the ground. I'm squeezing my right bottom oblique here. So I'm gonna stay really active right down here. Whatever oblique is closest to the floor, that's the muscle you're focusing on right now. You're making sure you're pushing through your forearm so you're stabilizing your shoulder, but then after that, it's all oblique work. All right, we're transitioning right into our backside. We're doing our sprinter sit-up. So our arms are out over the top of our heads, our legs are long. Roll yourself up, hand to the inside of the opposite foot. Rolling yourself down, rolling yourself up, one spinal segment at a time here. So come down and come up with control. You don't want to be plopping. Ooh, I'm feeling this. All right, this is gonna be work, guys. This is gonna be work. Prepare yourselves mentally again. We got a battle ahead of us. Come on, come on. No weakness, no weakness. Right to it, side plank. Top leg in front, left forearm down. Ready, ready? Here we go, right to it. Smooth. Keep your breathing even and consistent. Thinking about that bottom oblique, that left oblique. If your left forearm is on the ground, that's our working side right here. You're not letting your hips go way too up. You're not letting them sink to the ground. You're keeping them relatively level. And you're focusing right here, that left bottom oblique. Almost there. Good, we're gonna transition, opposite side. Same deal. Top leg is gonna be in front. Right forearm into the ground. Ready? Here we go. Rotating towards the ground, rotating away. Working on that right oblique here now. Halfway. Final 10, come on, push. Yes, yes. Sprinter sit up here, guys, sprinter sit up. Woo! We are rolling. End of round two, end of round two. Roll yourself up, hand to the inside of the opposite foot. Roll yourself down. Smooth, even. Good control on the way up, good control on the descent. Oh yeah, that feels good. Final round. Final round, we've done two, one to go. Side plank, left forearm down. Let's go. Rotating down to the ground, rotating back up. Smooth power here, smooth power. Halfway. Come on, push through. Whew. Switch up, right side. Come on. We are right there. Top leg is in front. Ready? Come on, keep working, let's go. Almost lost an ear pod. Halfway, come on. Push through. See, I'm sweating over here, guys. Oh, man. Work. Let's go. Okay, final set, sprinter sit up. Nice long reach. Roll yourself up, roll yourself down. Here we go. Hand to the inside of the opposite foot. Coming up, coming down. One spinal segment at a time. Let's go halfway. Woo! We did it. All right, couple stretchies. Let's start with some alligator breathing. So if you remember the alligator breathing, we're gonna be laying on our bellies. You're gonna make a pillow with your forearm. You're gonna take a couple breaths into your belly. And this is just to help give you some feedback into where your breath is happening. So hopefully you're feeling your breath down low and toward your belly button. From there, you're gonna maintain that breath down low. We're gonna go into some cobra press-ups. All right, drive to the heel of your palms. Big inhale first. As this feels comfortable, you're gonna work your shoulders, your hands closer to your shoulders. Big inhale, push away. Keep your shoulder blades back and down. Don't take this up into your neck. After a couple of those, reverse the motion, sit back, little child's pose. And I like going kind of side to side a little bit on these. Working to my QL there a little bit. Into our half kneeling flow. Similar to how we warmed up today. Out, down, back. Good job this morning, guys. That was awesome. We brought it. We brought the heat. We brought the fire. Whew. Switching up. Same idea. Out, down, little rock back. Nice and efficient way to get our Tuesday going. Whew.